New this morning, if you are looking to help others when then here is your chance. One local hospital is looking for items for parents with newborns. The neonatal intensive care unit at the North Mississippi Medical Center Women's Hospital are asking for individuals and groups to donate items that parents can use of NICU babies. They are often there for weeks while they're waiting for their child, to come out of the hospital, and now you can help them by donating these items, and it goes towards their NICU Wee Care Room. And just to name a few items, they would need bottles of juice, fresh fruit, and styrofoam plates. Then they are even asking for travel size shampoo, travel size conditioner, and then women's deodorant. Now those are just a few items that I just stated. Now you can find more of what they need on the North Mississippi Health Services Facebook page. Also new this morning, if you are a teenager in Starkville, listen up. This community coalition is hosting a harm prevention class. This teen self-harm class is called Self-Harm Prevention Class is called SOS, which that means Shatter Our Silence. This event is October 19th, and it will be at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. It will be held at the Greensboro Speaker Center. Speakers will begin at 5:30, and there will also be a free dinner for speakers and attendees. Now, Starkville's Community Action Coalition says in response to the recent mental health events regarding teen self-harm within their community, they wanted everyone to come together to know about the awareness and how to prevent teen self-harm. Then new this morning, we all know that college applications can be pricey sometimes. That is why one local university wants to lift its price for the weekend. Mississippi seniors and transfer students, you will be able to apply to Ole Miss for free this weekend. The application will be free until tomorrow. That again is free until tomorrow, October 15th. Now when you apply, make sure you use the code MSFREE App 23 and your $40 fee will be waived. Then new this morning, would you like to join a COP for some coffee? If so, you have a chance coming up. October's Coffee with a Cop will be hosted by the SOSD Discovery Center. It is on Tuesday, October 17th. Now this event will be held at the Emerson Cafeteria. The address is 1504. Again, is 1504 Louisville Street, and the event starts at 8 that morning and ends at 9 that morning. This is just a chance for you to spend quality time with your local law enforcement and get to know who is patrolling your area. Then new this morning, and then looking ahead, if you love steak, burgers, and peanut butter banana sandwiches, listen to this. A cook-off is headed to Tupelo, and if you think you can cook those items to a T that's so tasty that we should try it, then listen up, you have a chance to enter. The Bama Q Shake, Rattle, and Roll Steak Cook-Off is coming to Tupelo, November 3rd and 4th. You can register to compete and showcase your steak, burger, or peanut butter and banana sandwich for a chance to win prize payout for $25 to $1,000. It is free admission, free food will be given out, and you can watch football on their TVs, so you get to relax. Then there will be a demonstration from Pitmaster Bruce Johnson. The events will take place at the Cadence Bank Arena and Conference Center parking lot. Now, there is a woman who made national headlines for crashing weddings, and she's back at it again. You have to see whose wedding she crashed coming up. Oh my God.
Wow.
Who is it? Can you answer that? And I see who it is real fast.
I'm scared. What do I say?
Just say newsroom. Just say newsroom.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
It stopped ringing on here.
Oh, it's okay. But yeah, anytime, just say like newsroom, and then if they ain't talking about that, just be like, okay, well, I'll try to get to it. I have to get back to the show. Boom. That's how you get them off the phone.
Okay.
I just want to know. I just feel like somebody watching us and saying something. That's all I want to.
I know. I don't want to answer. I don't want to take any criticism.
Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, I think I have an excuse now because, like, we gotta go back on air, you know?
Good thing it ain't Mama Swan. That might be who it is.
Wait. Mama Swan?
I hear she's very sweet. She just like to talk a lot.
Ooh, I wonder where she's from. You know what city she lives in?
I don't know where she's from. But if you talk to her, she sends you a bookmark.
Oh, fun.
Very sweet. Hey, you over there. How does that feel?
Huh?
Is that like hard?
Yeah, it's like drywall, but I'm just so, I can't get over the fact that it looks like a skateboarding ramp.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have.
Oh, it's drywall, but I don't know how it got bendy though.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. I just think, I always imagine like having a skateboard and going like, whew. It wouldn't.
Now, your WTVA Severe Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Anay Scales.
Out the door this morning, Anay, what will it feel like as people are starting to get ready and get their Saturday started now? We do have a solar eclipse that's happening today, so as they're preparing to wear their shades and, you know, probably set up a little picnic area out there, how would it feel for them?
So starting off today, here in Tupelo, we are seeing the sun starting to come up. Beautiful start to our morning, also very comfortable. 62 degrees, also feels like 62, so very comfortable temperature out there. Thankfully, we're not seeing any rain. So calm and clear conditions here in Tupelo, but in the other T-town this afternoon, we're going to have some more activity going on besides the solar eclipse over at Alabama. They're going to be taking on Arkansas, kickoff at 11 a.m. also. So 70 degrees near kickoff, and then by the afternoon, by the end of the game, they'll be reaching a high of near 73. That's warmer than what we expected to be here in Northeast Mississippi, but I'll have more details about today's forecast and the next start of our work week coming up.
It's a story that has made national headlines. A woman known as the Mid-South Wedding Crasher has been caught again. Sandra Henson is accused of stealing from more than a dozen newlyweds at their weddings in 3 different states, here in Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee. Our Michelle Martin interviewed a Lee County couple whose wedding is the latest in a string of wedding crashing incidents allegedly linked to Henson.
Here comes the bride. The groom. And the wedding crasher?
Was Sandra Henson invited to you guys' wedding?
No, she was not invited.
Lexi and Brady Butler planned the perfect wedding. The only problem:
A Mid-South Wedding Crasher.
2 weeks ago, Sandra Henson was spotted at the Butler's wedding sneaking around a back room.
That's when my sister realized, like, I don't know this lady. And she was just kind of like, may I help you?
That's when Henson told Lexi's sister this.
I'm here for Lexi.
But Lexi's sister was not buying it. After a quick look through their belongings, they noticed that $200 was missing. Henson was arrested and charged with petty larceny, trespassing, and disturbing the peace. But this is not her first time. In fact, she has a history of crashing weddings.
Sandra Henson is accused of crashing at least 12 weddings.
Police say surveillance tape caught her stealing cash checks and gift cards at a wedding. What do you have to say to the newlyweds?
In 2019, Henson was accused of taking gifts from 2 weddings in Florence, Alabama. In 2021, she pled guilty to stealing wedding gifts, cash, and gift cards totaling up to over $1,000 and was sentenced to 5 years in prison, according to ABC 24 in Memphis.
It breaks my heart, truly, that, I think that she's battling something way bigger than we know about.
But to make matters worse, deputies found this with Henson's belongings: a notebook filled with other weddings and couples in the area.
We don't want this to be swept under the rug. It's been swept under the rug too many times. So while we do wish the best for her, we know that her behavior cannot continue.
For WTVA 9 News, Michelle Martin.
Now, if you missed the game of the week Friday and Friday Night Fever, do not worry. You see there are some fireworks right there that happened as well. We have some scores and so much more straight ahead. Did we hit it? Oh, we hit it! I could have hit all three in this one. We're going to take the small wins, though. We're going to take the small wins. I know. We'll take the small wins.
I don't like this lipstick I have on.
AC will be proud.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was first, like, here shadowing her, I was like, ugh, I'll never get that. Has she over there trying to time it? That's hard.
I feel like we were consistently getting it like in April.
Really?
Yeah.
Daniela said, you're doing great this morning. Oh, thanks. I'm trying. People really be up. I put it on Facebook. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bruh. Shameless is hilarious. Frank Gallagher is hilarious. He's hilarious though. Bruh, Carl. Philip, everybody, all the girls love lip. Fiona.
He needs injections.
I'm screaming. Okay, we in the G block. Blah, blah.
I think C was solid. If this is really bad, I can go with C.
Oh my God.
That's too much.
Now, your WTVA Severe Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Anay Scales.
All right, Anay, we have made it to another Saturday after a long work week. I know everyone's at home sleeping peacefully in their bed is where I wish to be, but I'll be there soon. But what will it feel like when people get outside? How will they, need to dress? I do have long sleeves on, but it's not as chilly as it was last weekend. So what do they need to do?
We're definitely off to a more comfortable start as we head out the door on this Saturday morning. Looking outside in Verona, we can see the skies finally starting to light up as the sun is up, and those temperatures 62 degrees, also feels like 62, so more comfortable start to our day. Not as chilly as we have been last weekend. Very similar story over in West Point, Mississippi as well. 61 degrees as we head out there. Sun's starting to come up, and thankfully we are comfortable across northeast Mississippi. Coolest spot, Corinth. Always seems to be cooler up there though. They're in the upper 50s. The rest of us still in those 60s. And thankfully we're starting off with mostly clear conditions as well. We're tracking a little bit of cloud cover overnight after a cold front that we had moved through last night. But for today we're starting off those dry conditions, and we will remain clear for the first half of our day. So we're seeing here at 11 a.m. mid 60s, upper 60s by 1. And our high temperature for this afternoon, 71 degrees. For this time of year, we are typically in those upper 70s, so cooler than average, but those clear skies, really great news for those of us who want to go outside and witness that solar eclipse. So we can see here in northeast Mississippi, we're expected to see those clear conditions here on this visibility scale. The white color, that's the clearest conditions. And then as we get darker, that's where we see more cloud cover, more obstruction of the view of that solar eclipse. But here, we're expected to see very great expected to have a very great view of that, even though we're not getting full coverage of the moon over that sun, as the path of totality way farther to our west over parts of New Mexico, actually stretching from parts of Oregon down towards Texas, but we're well out of that range. But looking on Storm Tracker, seeing those sky conditions, thankfully it will be clear. Mostly sunny conditions here at 12, and then as we go throughout that day, the cloud cover building in overnight. So starting off Sunday, we're seeing more cloudy conditions, and then we even see a chance for some stray showers, but vast majority of us staying dry for that Sunday afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies throughout the day though. That lingers into our Monday for a little bit. So looking at that 7-day forecast, we're seeing those mostly sunny skies tonight. Cloud cover increasing though for tomorrow. Temperatures noticeably cooler as well. 63 is our high, and I mentioned average 78 this time of year, so well below that for the next couple of days. We'll remain in the 60s as we increase into the next work week rather. By Wednesday, finally back in those 70s. Overnight lows, they're also dropping down into the 40s, so it'll be cool as you head out the door for school for the first couple of days next week, but then warming up for the end of next week back in those 70s. But then we'll have another cold front. It's also bringing with us some rain chances, so overall some crisp fall weather ahead. We're going to be dry until the end of next week.
If you missed Friday Night Fever, just know that we have the scores right here. You are at the right place at the right time. But first, let's check out the game of the week, and that was between New Albany Bulldogs and the North Pontotoc Vikings.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
To start the game off out there in Ed Crew, there have some fireworks to get things going. Now let's get to the action though. North Pontotoc starts this one with an onside kick. New Albany comes with the recovery. Bulldogs quarterback Braden Shettles finds Dedrick Robertson Jr., who goes by a couple of the defenders and finds his way into that end zone, 7-0 in the first. Bulldogs deep in the red zone. Again, Keelan Simpson takes it from 1 yard out for the score. Then North Pontotoc punting, now Jeb Bolin on the return, and he strolls into the end zone. That play did not count, but check out this next one. This one would. Shuttles finds Bolin in the end zone. Bulldogs up 21-0. The Bulldogs blow out the Vikings 42-0. Then it was homecoming in Kossuth. Friday night, class in 2013, celebrating 10 years, and the queen herself being crowned. The Aggies hosted the Belmont Cardinals. Kossuth quarterback Hank Eaton keeps it with a big stretch. They get the touchdown. Aggies first on the board Friday night. You saw those fireworks. Everybody's happy. Then that two-point conversion was good, 8-0 Kossuth. Belmont quarterback Luke Smith looking to answer, but he was sacked by a swarm of Aggies. Big loss for the Cardinals. Now Kossuth ball again. Eaton airs it out to the number 2 Reed Coward, untouched down the driveway and in that front door to the house. Touchdown Aggies. PAT was good. See those cheerleaders happy. Then quickly they're up 15-0. That trend continued as the Aggies won 57-7. Then we have the Pontotoc game. The Warriors are punting right here, and they're getting ready. Damarion Gibson is on the return, and he is off to the races for the Commodores. He finds his way into the end zone, 14-3 in the second of the defensive side of the ball, getting things done as number 90 Tyler Wiley comes up with the sack, and they got it just in. So all 3 faces tonight for number 6. Davion Bell runs it into the end zone. It's all the Commodores in this one Friday night. Lafayette with 42 and Pontotoc with 17. Then the New Hope Trojans traveled to Corinth to face the Warriors, 20-13 with 7 minutes left in the half. Then Warrior quarterback Quintavere Young passes to number 4 Jalen Stackins for a first down. Went on the punt for this drive. Trojan ball quarterback Juice Tate hands off to Jeremiah Harkins. He runs up that sideline, picking up a first down. New Hope unfortunately goes on the punt here as well. Trojans go on to lose 27-34. The Warriors were up. Then here we have the open kickoff to Boonville by Decaden Gaston. Well, and then he does the rest. 80-yard touchdown run. Extra point is good. 7-0 Blue Devils. Mantachi gets in the Wildcat run by John Hood. He's met by Bronson Pippins for no gain. Mantachi punts then to Boonville. Boonville quarterback Noah Gilliam passes out. You see the cheerleaders cheering, have a good time right there. So Zion Nunn stiff arms a defender up the sideline, pushed out of bounds. No touchdown. First and goal, Boonville. Gilliam to Nunn again. This time extra point is good. Boonville finishes with 49 to Mantachi's 6. Excuse me. Then it's Calhoun City versus Bruce, a rivalry of two Calhoun County teams that goes back for years. First play of the game, kickoff to number 1, Jamajah Mays. He takes it all the way down the sideline for a touchdown, 6-0 Calhoun City. Then the 2-point conversion, no good. Later in the first quarter, it's a handoff at the 1 yard to, guess who? You guessed it, Jamajah Mays, touchdown with a 2-point conversion made 14-0 Calhoun City, giving the band something to play for right there, as you see. Then again in their first quarter, it's 1st and 10 at the 35. They hand the ball to Mays. Yet again, he takes it right around for another touchdown. 2-point conversion was good, making the score 22-0 Calhoun City. It was a big night for this young man, and as Calhoun City handles Bruce, the final was 58-6. Then we have some more scores for you if you missed them. South Pontotoc beats Alcorn Central. The score was 35-8. Then Louisville had 55 to Caledonia 7. Then it was a close game for Neshoba Central and Columbus, but Neshoba Central took the W. The score was 25-24. Then Itawamba loses to Ripley. They had 38 and Itawamba had 6. Oxford beats DeSoto Central 40-22, and Noxubee County beats Enterprise Clare 41-0. Now I am sure that you all have seen or know American singer, actress Reba McEntire, but have you seen her on a corn maze? Straight ahead, I will tell you where you can find this maze and the amazing way that they made her in the corn maze coming up. Last show.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does I feel like? Just
Dang,
smiling.
it's because I read the sports stuff too slow. I should have flooded it.
Smile and wave, boys.
So what was too long then?
It's a good old question. Is it a long break?
Okay.
Did you hear me, Chris?
We come back at 57. Oh, it's gonna cut us off, ain't it?
Yeah, smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Wait, what time we come back? Okay, I'm gonna read some of it. I gotta show at least a little bit of it. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop at 1, 2.
What if you?
I'm gonna say this maze is one of her 40 Reba corn maze. I'm gonna stop right there. Oh crap, that's the one before the last one. Okay, I'm gonna stop at. I'm just gonna do the first 2. Here's and it shows the country legend's face.
It would be funny if like.
No,
they
okay, I'm
didn't
gonna say
show it.
this maze is one of 40 corn mazes. That's where I'm gonna stop at. And you could be here. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I'm gonna read the first line so fast. They gonna be like, what? I got you.
What if we didn't show it and we were just like, there's a corn maze that looks like Reba McIntosh or whatever her name is. McIntyre.
She said McIntosh.
Yeah, Reba Apple. Yeah, McIntyre. Yeah. But, and then we'll feel like, that's all, folks. Yeah. No. I like the baby Looney Tunes. Oh no, I never seen that one.
Oh Lord. Here's an aerial view of this fancy Reba McEntire corn maze in Indian Trail, North Carolina. It shows the country legend's face and a guitar and the words "We Heart Reba." This maze is one of 40 Reba corn mazes all across the nation. Now that's amazing to have Reba McEntire on the corn maze. But thank you all for joining in for our 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. show. We hope you have a great weekend and a great week.